We crack eggs for breakfast every day, but here's the shocker. The same eggs, under high-tech incubation systems, hatch into billions of chickens that fuel the $200 billion global poultry industry. What looks like a fragile shell is actually the start of one of the most engineered food supply chains on Earth. Would you believe that inside huge factories, machines now play mother hen for millions of eggs at once? Chicken isn't just food, it's the most consumed meat in the world. Every year, over 70 billion broiler chickens are raised, processed, and consumed. That's nearly 10 chickens per person on Earth. The US, Brazil, and China dominate this massive supply chain. Each country runs gigantic hatcheries where technology replaces natural nesting. Forget cozy barns, this is industrial science scaled to unimaginable levels. Eggs are no longer just breakfast food. They're raw material for one of the largest and fastest growing food industries in history. Traditionally, a hen would sit on eggs for 21 days to hatch them. But modern hatcheries have transformed this process into something industrial and scientific. Incubation, machines can hold hundreds of thousands of eggs at a time. Stacked in trays across massive racks, temperature is held at exactly 37.5 degrees Celsius. The sweet spot for embryo development, humidity, is constantly monitored to keep shells from drying out. Rotation, systems turn eggs several times a day so chicks don't stick to their shells. These systems push hatch rates above 90%, a figure impossible in nature. Even infertile eggs are automatically scanned and removed with candling lights. Using optical sensors, nothing is left to chance. What if I told you a single malfunction in these machines could kill over 100,000 chicks in one night? At the end of 21 days, the magic moment arrives. Thousands of chicks begin pecking through shells in synchronized hatching rooms. The sound of chirping is overwhelming. I imagine tens of thousands of newborn birds crying at once. Once hatched, chicks move to warming chambers where airflow, temperature, and lighting mimic the comfort of a mother hen. But this is no sentimental farm moment. It's a scientific selection process. Chicks are sorted by sex, weight, and health. Weak or deformed chicks are culled immediately. Only the strongest, fastest growing birds are kept. Before leaving the hatchery, they receive spray vaccinations against deadly diseases like Marex and Newcastle. This ensures survival in the crowded farms they'll soon enter. Forget traditional barnyards. Modern broiler farms are climate-controlled mega, each holding 20,000 to 50,000 birds. Here's how they work. Automated feeding systems deliver grain-based diets enriched with protein. Feed travels through long lines of conveyors and troughs, evenly distributing rations. Watering systems use nipple drinkers connected to pressurized lines. Chicks peck at them for fresh, clean water 24/7. Now, here's the cutting-edge part. AI and automation. Smart sensors track how much feed and water each flock consumes. If birds drink less, it could signal illness. AI detects these trends before humans would notice. Automated climate control regulates air, humidity, and temperature, preventing deadly heat stress. Data dashboards give farmers real-time insights into weight gain, feed efficiency, and even oxygen levels. This is farming on autopilot, with algorithms replacing traditional farmhands. By 5 to 7 weeks, broilers grow from 40 grams at hatch to over 2.5 kilograms, a staggering growth rate fueled by breeding science, precision diets, and automation. Chickens are fragile. In tightly packed flocks, a single virus can kill tens of thousands within 48 hours. That's why biosecurity is taken as seriously as national security. Workers wear protective suits, boots, and gloves. Entry requires disinfection, showers, and chemical foot baths. No outsider is allowed. Inside barns ever. Vaccination programs are scheduled down to the day. And here's where AI comes in again. Cameras track bird movement, detecting unusual patterns like reduced walking or clustering early. Warnings allow vets to intervene before outbreaks. Explode. It's a blend of biology and technology, working to keep chickens alive long enough to reach market weight. Imagine one tiny virus slipping in a farm with 50 birds could be wiped out in 48 hours. Broilers don't live long. At 35 to 45 days, depending on market demand, they reach their target weight. That's when harvesting begins. Catching teams or automated loaders collect birds into crates. Each bird is nearly identical in size thanks to selective breeding. Uniformity is critical for processing lines that demand precision. Once at the factory, speed and hygiene take over. Modern poultry plants are some of the fastest moving food facilities on Earth. Birds are stunned and slaughtered within seconds. Automated evisceration lines remove internal organs. Carcasses are and chilled in ice water or air to prevent bacteria growth. A single plant can process 200,000 to 400,000 chickens per day. From there, the breakdown begins. Breasts, thighs, wings, drumsticks. Meat ground for nuggets, sausages, and deli products. Byproducts like feathers are processed into feed or fertilizer. Nothing goes to waste. To keep meat fresh and safe. Packaging is as high-tech as the farming itself. Factories use vacuum sealing to lock in freshness, modified atmosphere packaging map, 2 slow spoilage, nitrogen flushing for premium products. Every package enters a cold chain system, moving from factory to trucks, warehouses, supermarkets, and restaurants all under strict refrigeration. This cold chain ensures chicken from a farm in Brazil can be eaten fresh in Tokyo within days. Why does chicken dominate global diets? Because it's the perfect protein. High in lean protein, lower in fat than red meat. Affordable and scalable, from street food skewers in Asia to Michelin-starred roast chicken in Europe, broiler meat adapts to every culture. Eggs, meanwhile, remain the world's most consumed animal product. Rich in protein and vitamins, they're used in everything from baking cakes to fueling athletes. From a fragile egg to a processed bird, in just 45 days the broiler industry represents the peak of farming science that's not just about chickens. It's about automation, AI, precision biology, and industrial logistics working together to feed billions of people daily. The next time you crack an egg or bite into fried chicken, remember, behind that simple meal lies a hidden empire of incubation machines, precision farms, and lightning-fast factories that keep the modern world fed.